So you know what? Global programs are complex and they're getting more complex, and we did see some gaps in the marketplace. So we looked to develop a global program that can deliver to all sizes and all companies as it gets more complex. Part of that process was delivering a solution that brings in the reality that global programs require different content, different payment systems, different processes in different areas. But the intent of these global programs is to have a unified system and to look at that data together. So what we did is we built an ecosystem that answers to the complexity of global, but brought it all together so that you have all the data insights of that. And the core of that was identity management, so that it's simple for the end user to get into the system. They go to where they're supposed to go, but all the data is brought together effectively. So those were some of the gaps that we saw, that not one size does not fit all. You know, there is a lot of different solutions in travel, right? We feel fundamentally our different solution, Spree, our platform that we're announcing today at GBTA, is fundamentally different because it's focused on the user experience as to how they use the different tools for travel, expense, and payment. How, based upon where they log in, it's always consistent, no matter what part of the globe. And really the focus, when it comes to technology, the focus for us is the human experience supporting that technology. So it is a tool, it's not a replacement. And at the core of who we are at World Travel Week, it's about service. Service means a great human experience that is knowledgeable, that is brought up by technology that surrounds it. Along with that is that it should be seamless and frictionless for the end user. We did announce a new platform, Spree, and really what makes a difference is that it's built on open architecture, integration into local content when necessary, payment methods. Artificial intelligence is at the core of it, and also the integration of all that data. So creates disparate systems and creates one ecosystem to go full insight to travel and expense management. What we look at is the modern experience has to meet consumer grade end user expectations, but also bring new insights to the business. So what we deliver for the user is a seamless experience that brings them content that's necessary for them, where they're at, where they don't have to think about it. And with identity management, those tools are specific to that end user. Tied to that is that all of that information is at a single pane of glass, is a word that's often used. For the business, it brings compliance to the program, it brings a great experience to the program where their end users want to also use it for leisure and business because it removes friction from the whole process. Along with that, real-time data insights to take the management of travel and expense to a whole new level where we feel those are current gaps today. What's your must-have item that you can't leave home without? For me, one is the basics, is my wallet, which has my ID, and my phones, that's how I'm connected, because I travel a lot. So those are the basics. And then obviously related to that is I always travel, no matter where I go, whether it's an 18-hour trip or 1-hour trip, with a carry-on bag so that I can get off the plane and get to my next destination.